But here's my thought is, what happens to us, via, quarantine, via this COVID-19 thing, via, whoever wins the next election, whoever loses the next election, your governor, any of that kind of stuff, all of that doesn't matter to you. Why do we, and I'm guilty of this as well, why do we have a tendency to worry about things that are 100% out of our control? If we get shut down again because of COVID, that's out of our control. Why are we going to worry about it? What we need to do is we need to worry about and do our business. And if something gets stuck to us, as in they're going to stick it to us. Hey guys. So this awesomer comes actually as a question. So it was a question that was sent to me from Ashley on my text. So those of you that have been following me know that I've been asking you guys to go ahead and text me, to ask me questions, to be on, this, how to be more awesomer, or how to be on my new, podcast. And so this one actually came from somebody who did text me a question, and I'm totally like asking for you guys to please text me any of your questions, because I love it. And I mean, there is no sales, as you guys know by now from me, is that I'm not, in for the ask. I'm here to just, bring you guys. Thank you so much. my braids. Thank you so much. I'm not here for the ask. I'm not here to ask you guys to buy something from me, because that's not, I don't have anything for you to buy. But I do want to keep up with you guys. So if you wish, please text me and ask me questions. And if you want to be on my podcast, which I try and record like Mondays and Thursdays and Sundays maybe, that would be the best way to do it. I would love to interview you guys for my podcast, which is Just Us Awesomer Hairdressers. But anyhow, this question comes from Ashley, and she wrote, "Hi Ryan, my name is Ashley, and I am wondering if you can give me some advice. We just opened a new salon, and it's been great. Business is booming, and we have 3 stylists. Two of us are booked out a month. Which is which is great in some ways, but we still have new people wanting in for appointments. What would your thoughts be on hiring someone right now? We are a little worried. All the rush is just from the COVID shutdown, but also don't want to be turned away. Don't want to be turning away people because we don't have availability." So I think there's a few kind of lessons in that question, if you ask me. First of all, congratulations, Ashley, for opening a salon in a very scary time. I think that it takes a lot of courage to be a entrepreneur and to be a hairdresser and to be starting a business this time in our current predicament. On the other hand, I think that anybody that has a business and had the courage to reopen their doors post-quarantine during the COVID-19, I think has a lot of courage as well. So congratulations to everybody that reopened their doors just in general and went back to work and is doing clients. And yes, I do think that there is a rush going on right now from the quarantine and, people trying to get in. And, it is, July. So July has a tendency to be a little slower. Any month with a J in it has a tendency to be slow. But here's my thought is, what happens to us, via, quarantine, via this COVID-19 thing, via, whoever wins the next election, whoever loses the next election, your governor, any of that kind of stuff, all of that doesn't matter to you. Why do we, and I'm guilty of this as well, why do we have a tendency to worry about things that are 100% out of our control? If we get shut down again because of COVID, that's out of our control. Why are we going to worry about it? What we need to do is we need to worry about and do our business. And if something gets stuck to us, as in they're going to stick it to us, we then pivot and have to like figure out some other way of either doing business or surviving through that time. I don't think that it's a good idea to set our entire life aside because of what could happen, but probably won't. If and I'm not even saying it probably won't. It might, but what I'm saying is, if you're worrying about it and putting your entire life aside for it, you know, you're not going to really be able to live. A good example is okay. So you come to a crossroads. You come to, in this question: do I rehire, or do I hire and add new people to my salon, or not? Well, if you do, and we have to shut down again, then we have to shut down, and that's it. I mean, you put them on furlough. They go collect unemployment. When you come back, you have a new, employee. But what happens if they don't shut us down? And if you decide not to hire, and you need to hire, you decide not to hire, then we don't shut down and you lose all of that business. So my thought is, yes, go ahead and hire. And then my other statement on that was, at this point, if you're turning away people and you're busy a month out, you need to go ahead and hire another person. You need to quote unquote scale your business. And, I would probably hire, if somebody walked into the salon, if they had a pulse, and if I threw an eraser at their head and they either ducked or caught it, I probably would hire them, if that makes sense. And I know that sounds maybe a little crass, but in reality, if somebody came into the salon, if somebody had the guts to come into the salon and ask if you're hiring, you can probably train them to be a good hairdresser. You could probably talk them into doing some decent work, so why not hire? One of my beliefs is hire fast, fire faster. And not hold ego to the hiring and the firing process. So, you go ahead and hire somebody, and if you have to fire them, go ahead and fire them. I mean, and don't do it out of personal reasons. It just isn't working out in your business. So, that's kind of my thought for today is should Ashley hire a new employee to cover the business that has grown because of during the whole COVID thing? My answer is yes. Ashley should go ahead and do that, and she should go ahead and hire the first person that comes in, and if that doesn't work out, hire the next person that comes in. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Yes, I did shave my beard, as you can tell. I'm growing it right back right now. But I did shave it just because I was feeling a little old and I was a little gray. And no, nobody hijacked my accounts. And I don't have I do have a younger brother, but he's a lot more attractive than I am. So love each and every one of you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am off to go teach a class and then probably do some work. And you'll probably hear from me a little bit later. Please do text me. I'm going to put my text on this. So please do text me. I really appreciate it. I just want to keep in touch with you guys. And if you have any questions or any of that kind of stuff, I really want to hear your questions and answer those as they come up. So I love each and every one of you. Have a wonderful day.